and going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Khalil Ware out there with Flagg. Then it's Bailey, then there's Cunningham, and it's Sharp in at shooting guard. And for New Orleans, Emmanuel quickly is out there with Harper. Then there's Alperon Sengun. Then it's Evan Mobley, and it's Matherin in at the 3, the small forward. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now here's Cunningham. Good D by Mobley. Pass to Harper. And here's Sengun. Outside Matherin. Clock at 6. Back to Sengun. And Sengun throw it down.
Yeah, the skill you must have in today's NBA is playing in pick and roll. Benedict Matherin right there does such a good job.
Cunningham against Quickly. Cunningham outside. Three-pointer Sharp. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Matherin up top. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. We played just over a minute here in the first. Sharp passes to Cunningham. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Boy, the reach. Mobley so tough defensively.
Here's Flagg. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Shoots over Matherin. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
Boy, misfiring on your first 4 shots, you've got to settle in here.
Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg. His versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
And here are the Hornets now. After New Orleans, three-pointer on the other end. And it's Flagg missing.
Boy, felt like he let that possession get personal. Trying to answer back with a 3 of his own there.
Quickly finds Mobley. Pass to Sengun. And Sengun throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Sengun. I love when he goes up with power.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Willie Green and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Quickly. After Charlotte's three-pointer on the other end. Left side Matherin puts up a 3, and the Pelicans hit again from deep.
What a great start. They've only missed 1 thus far.
Cunningham against Quickly. Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Bailey. 4-3. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Outside Matherin. Back to Quickly. Sengun, a screen on Cunningham. Inside. And Sengun throw it down.
Boy, you love that play by Quickly. This guy can score or make plays for teammates.
Hornets trail by 9. Sharp passes to Bailey. Takes the 3. Knocks down the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
New Orleans has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Quickly outside. Oh, sweet move. And a two-handed jam.
Boy, when Quickly drives, you see that suddenness. And there's also a control there. Both are important.
Quickly against Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. New Orleans leading by 6. Quickly with the ball. Pass to Sengun. Banked it in off the glass. Sengun's got 8 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. Some changes for Charlotte. Hornets trail by 8. Ellis outside. Pass to Marbury. It's deflected. Here's Cornette. Here's Marbury. Shot clock at 5. Floats one up. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. The Pelicans lead by 8. Wells with it. He's picked up by Ellis. To the paint. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Here's Marbury. Pass to McGrady. Here's the break. Here's Allen. No luck on that one. Nice D from Ellis. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
The Pelicans have gone 8 of 10 shooting. And Allen gets it to go.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Ellis outside. Pass to Marbury. Back to Ellis. The 3. It's rebounded by Abdul-Rahim. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Smith penetrating. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Smith inside. And another basket for New Orleans.
Oh, so crafty. I mean, Smith just knows where to get his shots.
Here's Marbury. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. The hustle. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, guys, the Pelicans have been rolling along.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Harper out there with Smith. Then there's Jabari Walker. Then there's Jalen Wells. And it's Abdul-Rahim in at the center position. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Walker, screen on Cunningham. And the jam by Walker.
Making plays at both ends of the floor. And it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Pass to Ware. From deep. Gets hauled in by New Orleans. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. One thing people notice about dHarper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
And Charlotte making a change here. Richards is checked in. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Back to Sharp. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
Outside Walker. Wells, the pass to Abdul-Rahim. Fader on the way. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Richards. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Sengun checked in for New Orleans. And a change for the Hornets. Christie's checked in for Cunningham.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment, you play the right way.
A lot of people think the NBA has never been better, Doris. What's your favorite thing about the league right now?
BA, you can't ask me one favorite thing. I mean, these players are at the most skilled I've ever seen. The tough shot making is ridiculous. The three-point ability off the bounce. Do you know how hard it is what some of these guys are capable of doing nightly? Please.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. From behind the arc. And it's Flagg with a rebound.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Outside Christie. Richards with a screen. It's Christie with a drive. A nice shot by Richards.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Smith. Now here's Sengun. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Harper misses. Hornets trail by 17. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Smith. And the Pelicans miss again. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New Orleans?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Benedict Matherin, he's checked in for Wells, and quickly subbed in for Smith. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Down low. Quickly outside. From deep, Harper. Christie with some nice D. Hornets trail by 19. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Back to you.
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie. The three from quickly, and it's Cornette with a rebound. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Marbury. Robinson, a screen on quickly. On the take, Marbury. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The Pelicans lead by 15. A minute 35 left to play in the first half. From deep, Harper sends it home from three-point land. Harper's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Boy, a very quiet start, but looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
Mobley, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Wells comes in for Harper. Ware's checked in for Charlotte. Ellis comes in for Christie. And that one good. McGrady's got his first 2 points of the night.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Quickly. It's good from about 19 feet. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
Yeah, sometimes you have to flex into the mid-range. Emmanuel Quickly ready to do just that.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Marbury, the pass to Robinson. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Well, the painted area is really where Mitchell Robinson thrives, Doris.
B.A., he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game, and his ability to do that helps teams win on the margins. He's also a menace on the defensive end, a massive presence at the rim.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting first shot. Tracy McGrady.
Good on both. 24 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Now Quickly. 9 points in the game. Got it. Quickly's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's the handles of Emmanuel Quickly on display. This guy is so good with the ball in his hands.
There's the three. Knocks it down from distance. And so we wrap up the first half. The Pelicans on top, up by 15. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hello and welcome.
In the game against the Bulls, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come in focused.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Pelicans.
You hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
Kenny, don't ever do that again. Any kind of humming, singing, or harmonizing. We'll leave that to the real artists, okay? What'd I just say?
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. The Pelicans lead by 15. And so in the game for the Hornets, Flagg is out there with Bailey. Then there's Cunningham, then there's Sharp, and it's Ware in at the center position.
Boy, if Mobley continues to hone that outside jump shot, folks, look out. You will not be able to guard this guy.
It's Cunningham with a drive. It's Sharp on the wing. Mathurin with a steal. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. It's the second game of 3 on the road.
The ferocious finish. Love watching Cunningham use his size and athleticism on the drive.
Quickly passes to Harper. And here's Mobley. Now here's Quickly. He's watched by Cunningham. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Just 4 to shoot. Stolen by Sharp. And that one's good. Flagg.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Kicks it to Quickly. Pass to Harper. This one for 3. And the Pelicans miss again.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
To the left wing. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Cade on the drive. Here's Flagg. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And nice work there in the pick and roll. Cunningham demonstrating improvement in knowing how to break defenses down.
Quickly against Cunningham. Back to Quickly. From down in the low post, it goes. Quickly's got 13 now.
Emmanuel Quickly in a rhythm right now, and he is absolutely a tough cover.
Pass to Cunningham. To the middle. Here's Ware, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Mobley outside. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Flagg. Cunningham outside. Pass to Flagg. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Beasley's checked in for Charlotte.
Charlotte substitution. Number 5, Malik Beasley.
New Orleans leading by 12. Here's Harper. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Here's Sharp. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
On the wing quickly. Launches it. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Cunningham against Quickly. Pass to Ware. Here's Flagg. Ware, the screen. Here's Flagg. Good D by Sengun. For New Orleans, Wells comes in for Matherin, and it's Smith in for Quickly.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Harper. 15-point game. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And though he gets lauded for his scoring ability, Benedict Matherin is also an excellent rebounder for a guard.
He's got a live body, very fast off his feet, BA. And yes, he loves to put the ball in the basket, but this guy just competitive. He likes to get after things on the basketball floor.
Here's Mobley to the inside. Outside Wells. Pass to Smith. Here's Sengun. He's guarded by Ellis. 2 points. That one goes. Sengun's got 10.
You gotta love how Sengun attacks on the interior.
Ellis on the wing, covered by Smith. Beasley left side. The steal. And here comes the break. Pass to Harper. Fires the three. Sinks the tray. Harper's got 5 points in the quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for New Orleans?
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Harper misses. Hornets trail by 20. Down low. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That one on Sengun. Charlotte shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. New Orleans leading by 17. Allen outside to the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Fires it. And that one's good. Flagg's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Hornets trail by 17. And Smith over to help. And it's Flagg missing. New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Flagg's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
And now New Orleans on the break. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Nails the wide-open jumper. And the Pelicans lead by 19.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so it's New Orleans looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Jalen Wells out there with Walker. Then there's Harper. Then it's Smith. And it's Abdul-Rahim in at the 5. That's the Pelicans 5.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
It's Sharp on the wing. Pass to Bailey. From the arc. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Abdul-Rahim's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wells, that's good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's McGrady. No good on the triple. The Pelicans lead by 17.
First team foul.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Wells pass to Walker. And he gets that one. And the Pelicans lead by 19.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Cunningham against Smith. Walker, a screen on Cunningham. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Sengun checked in for Walker. Hornets trail by 19. It's Cunningham with a drive. And Cunningham throws it down.
Cutting apart the defense on the drive. Cunningham skilled at getting to the cup.
Pass to Smith. Here's Harper. Out to the right wing. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
That one drops for him.
You get used to seeing dimes like this from Nick Smith. I mean, he'll drop them all day.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. 19-point game. And here's Bailey for three. It's rebounded by Sengun. Sengun's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
From deep, Harper counted from distance. Harper's got 20 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Smith against Cunningham. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And with the cap, many teams looking for cheap young players to fill the bench. How does that affect the mid-level vets?
Again, BA, I go back to how difficult roster construction and sustaining a quality roster are. The mention of youth here is about, listen, you have to hope your draft choices work out well, and you have to hope your young players develop quickly because they are on team-friendly contracts.
Harper misses.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
And it's Flagg missing. The Pelicans lead by 22. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Sengun. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And you watch Alperen Sengun. He's a beast on the blocks.
Yeah, BA, he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Matherin comes in for Wells. And Emmanuel quickly subbed in for Allen. Bailey, the pass to Cunningham. Here's Bailey to stop the run. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Quickly passes to Harper. Now here's Mobley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Since halftime, either they've gotten sloppier or the defense has turned up.
Hornets trail by 21. Cunningham outside. Pass to Ware. And the shot falls short that time.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's quickly. And again, New Orleans no good. Charlotte has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Here's Sharp inside. And it's Ware missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
The 3 from quickly. That one won't go. Shooting 7 for 11 now. Well, the Hornets shooting at a respectable 49%. Right at the free throw line. And Cunningham pulls it down. Hornets trail by 21. Here's Flagg. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Sengun. And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, BA, so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, BA.
And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. New Orleans leading by 19. Allen outside. The kick out to Walker. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's Abdul-Rahim. No good on the fadeaway.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And hey, we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Pelicans.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far. And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for dHarper.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them. It was the efficiency with which he did it.
Here's the three. Walker pulls down the board.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Three-pointer. And again, it's New Orleans with a three.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
From downtown, Christie's shot is off. And here's Jones. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they